Welcome everyone to this new Joplin video. Today, we're going to talk about a rather unique version of Joplin, the terminal application. Many of you may not know it yet, and some of you might be curious to discover it or even use it in your daily workflow. In this example, we'll walk you through the setup that includes the most steps installing it on Windows using PowerShell and WSL. Let's jump right into it. To start, open PowerShell on your Windows system. We'll need to install a few components before we can use Joplin in the terminal. The first step is to install Ubuntu, which will serve as the base for our Linux environment. You'll find the complete list of all the commands used in this video in the description. You can simply copy and paste them to follow along easily. In PowerShell, enter the command to install Ubuntu in WSL. A download and installation process will start automatically. Just wait for it to complete. Since this is your first time using WSL, the system will ask you to create a user account and a password. You can keep the default values if you prefer. Once everything is set up, you can switch to WSL or stay in PowerShell depending on your preference. For clarity in this demonstration, we'll continue directly in WSL. The next step is to install nodejs, which is required for Joplin's terminal application to work properly. Start by updating your system, then proceed with installing node.js. Confirm the prompts and let the process finish. Once node.js is installed, we can move on to installing the Joplin terminal application. 2 commands are needed for this. They are, once again, available in the video description and in the official documentation. Enter the first command, wait for the installation to complete, then run the second one to set up the path. When everything is done, you can simply type Joplin in your terminal to launch the application. If everything went well, you should now see the Joplin terminal welcome screen. And that's it, your installation is complete. Next time, you'll only need to open your terminal and type Joplin again to access the app instantly. Now let's move on to exploring the Joplin terminal application. Once inside the Joplin terminal app, the first thing to do is set up a text editor. To do this, simply enter the command to define Nano as your editor. Nano is simple and easy to use. Once that command is entered, Nano will automatically be set as your default editor. If you want to explore the app further, you can type help or help shortcut. These commands will show you all the available actions, keyboard shortcuts, and features inside Joplin Terminal. But for this demonstration, we'll keep things simple and just create a notebook and a note. To create a notebook, press MB. A command line appears at the bottom. Then, type the name of your notebook, for example, New Notebook, and confirm. The notebook test now appears on the left side, with a 0 next to it. That 0 indicates the number of notes in the notebook. As long as the notebook is selected, press M and then N to create a new note. Let's call it Note Test. It will appear in the central column. To edit it, press Tab 3 times to move to the right panel, then press Enter. You're now inside your text editor, in our case, Nano, the one we set up earlier. From here, you can write your note just like in any other editor. You can add a title, some text, or even markdown formatting. When you're done, press Ctrl-X to exit, then confirm the save by pressing Enter. And there you go, your note is now saved and visible in Joplin. In the same way, you can also create a to-do by pressing M and then T. It will appear like a regular note, but with the ability to check it off once completed. Press space when it is selected to toggle it on and off. And that's it, you now know how to configure your editor. Create your first notebooks, notes, and tasks in Joplin Terminal. Of course, the app can do much more, such as syncing your data, importing content, or even attaching files. If you'd like me to show you all that in a future video, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.